Okay, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim that is in the faith and that believes sincerely. Pretty much the topic gonna be based off the chosen elect. And his brother gonna start off with his scripture.
All right, this is the book of Ezra 9 verse 13. And after all this that has come upon us for our evil deeds, you gonna break it down?
No, you can break it down.
Good. And after all this that has come upon us for our evil deeds, right? And what's come upon us, man? Being locked up in Esau's kingdom, man, and being locked up in America, man. This prison system, you know, getting shot down day by day, you know, being called niggas and spicks, you know, not knowing who we were, you know. It's talking about, you know, all the destruction that's come upon us. And it says, and for our great trespass, right, for our evil deeds and great trespass, because we went against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So that's why we're in this predicament today. It says, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, right? So even going through slavery, you know, what was it, 450 years of hardcore slavery, being lynched, being castrated, you know, that's the Most High showing mercy on us, because we should have went through worse than that shit, man. You know, we should have just been totally annihilated, man. But the Most High had mercy on us. And it says, and has given us such deliverance as this, right? And what's that deliverance, man? Coming back to the true nationalities of who we are, you know, and ultimately, Lord willing, being delivered by Yahushua himself in them chariots, man. You know.
Okay, I got Isaiah chapter 1, and I'll start at 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Like the remnant is talking about the chosen elect, because at one point the Most High did turn his back on Israel, and you know, through Yahushua, through the blood of Yahushua, you know, Yahushua brought back Israel and brought back peace with the Israel and the Most High. So it says, except the Lord of hosts left unto us a very small remnant, and that small remnant is the elect. We shall have been as Sodom, and we shall have been like unto Gomorrah. Because the Most High could got rid of Israel, but he didn't, you know. He's raising up his chosen elect. And at this time, when the Most High brings destruction, the Lord's going to have a ethnic cleansing. He's going to kill off 2/3 of his own people and deliver 1/3 of the elect.
Right.
You got something?
Yeah, let me look. Give me a second. Let me look for it real quick.
And that's what separates us from the other camps, you know. The beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, you know, we touch on the chosen elect, and we touch on the 2/3, and we touch on the prophecies about the destruction, martial law, the chip. You know, we touch on these things and getting right with Yahweh, Yahushua.
Right.
Okay, bro.
This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2/3, it's like 2/3, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right, and that is 2/3. Right, 2 parts, because you have a paragraph, that'll be 2 parts, 2/3. And so 2/3 of the Lord's people is going to be cut off and die. So that's ethnic cleansing. The Most High is going to remove 2/3, and he's going to bring back 1/3. Go ahead.
It says, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire.
Right, the fire is talking about the word and the tribulation that you're gonna go through when you come into the faith, because your faith is gonna be tested. So the Lord's gonna bring I'm sorry, read that again.
It says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire.
Right, you're gonna bring the 3rd part through the fire, meaning your faith is going to get tested. Go ahead.
It says, and I will refine them as silver is refined.
Meaning he's going to purge and clean them as silver is refined.
Right.
through the fire. Go ahead.
Right. It says, it's like it. And I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Right. There go the name again, because you got individuals such as Nate the reprobate teaches that the name is not important. You call on whatever name you want, but the name is important because the Lord said, you know, they should call on His name.
That's right. Because
the name is a spiritual antenna that connects us with Most High and Son.
That's right.
Because without that signal, which is the name, you have no connection.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because the scriptures say the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
The righteous run it in and are safe.
And are safe, man. So where in the hell you get that you're not supposed to call on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, man? That's madness, man.
Yep. But the like you was talking about, like how it shows based off the elect, because the elect is gonna call on the name.
That's right.
You know, being that, you know, if you're not calling on the name, that's a good chance that, you know, possibly you're not of that chosen elect.
That's right.
Because the elect won't have a problem with the name, but if you're not of that you know, chosen elect, you will have a problem with it.
Yep. It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Yeah, because they shall say, it's my people, because remember the Lord has said in Hosea, you know, the Lord called Israel. The Lord basically said Israel wasn't His people no more, man. But on the flip side, the Lord's gonna repent from that and call Israel His people again. And that's really talking about the elect of Israel, man. That's not talking about them niggas that you see, you know, in your everyday life, man. Them niggas smoking weed, gangbanging, all that shit, man. That's not talking about that. You know?
Right. So, you know, like, yeah, I call him General Toso Chicken. Yeah. You know, he's talking about, you know, bringing all together, all black people. Yeah. You know, which that can't happen because, you know, the Lord is only looking for the elect. He's not going to deliver all Israel as He did in ancient Egypt. Right. He's only going to deliver the chosen elect. You gonna go to Google? Yeah. No, that's okay. He's going to deliver the chosen elect because, you know, all black people are not right with the Most High. Yeah. You know, and you know, even you know, Chris Rock even said that. He said, "See, I don't got a problem with black people, but I hate niggas."
That's right.
Because if you're an Israelite, you're a nigga. You know, if you're not an Israelite, you're a nigga. You know, because the Most High is only gonna deliver the chosen elect of Israel, and you can know you're an Israelite, but you ain't right with the Most High. That's, you know, that's it. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta tap it quicker to screen time out. Right. Yeah, hey, Gehenna himself ain't right with the Most High, man. You know, where he just had held his Passover, which was nothing but a goddamn dating site, man. You know, it's basically a fucking dating site, a place where a nigga could go and get some quick ass, man. That's basically what that Passover was about, man. All you single sisters looking for a strong warrior brother. What type of shit is that, man? The Passover is a solemn assembly.
Yeah, yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. Because like the brother said, you know, it's a good. He touched on a good point. During the Passover, that's a solemn assembly, because during that time, that's when the Lord, you know, He removed His spirit for people that's, you know, lukewarm, that's half fast, half stepping. So you know, you be scared during the period of the Passover. But these guys, they don't have that fear of the Most High. I got something. There's St. Luke 18:7. And should not the Most High avenge His own elect, which cry day and night unto Him? And for you to cry day and night, you got to know His name. That's right. So if you're not, you know, you like pushing out that name, you're not crying to the Most High, which cry day and night unto Him. Do He bear long with them? I tell you that He will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall He find faith on the earth? And, you know, like you speaking about General Toso Chicken, No, he got disenchanted. You know, he's not in the faith. Right. You know, there's a lot of other guys that once was teaching, and you know they got disenchanted, so they're not teaching no more. That's why I said, "So the Lord found faith on the earth," because there's gonna be a lot of guys that's called. That's another good point too. There's a lot of people that's called, but they're not of the chosen elect.
That's true, man. That's right. That was it on that?
Yep.
I got something real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 15. It says, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many of them which perish, than of them which shall be saved. So there's many of, the 2/3 is a great number. That's 66.6% of the nation of Israel. And mind you, the Most High says Israel is as the sand of the sea. So that's a great multitude, man. That's a great percentage, man. And the elect is a small portion that will be saved, man. So it's going to be great death coming upon the nation of Israel, man. And it's starting already, man. You know, with the cops blowing these niggas away. You know, that's the Most High just totally wiping these niggas out, man. That's the Most High that's doing that. You know, and remember the scriptures I told you too. Not everyone that says, Lord, Lord, you know, shall enter into my kingdom, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Hey, Gehenna and them, they call on the Lord. But are they doing the right thing according to the Lord? Hell no, man. Them dudes is totally going off, man. You know? You got other camps that's going off. Zabak camps, they going off, man. Them adulteries niggas, man, they going off. So, yeah, you know.
We got your wife next camp.
Yeah, yeah, we got your wife next. I got next on you, girl. That's some wicked shit, man. You know? You got something out?
Nah.
All right, let me find something real quick. Because mainly, you know, only the elect is what am I doing? Only the elect is going to be saved, man.
Let me bring this out then. This is Isaiah 6, and I start at 9. And he said, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes." And this is talking about Israelites. And the Lord sent an angel down to block they mind from receiving the truth. They said, make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. So the Most High had, you know, blinded them. Like, no matter what you could do, you can't wake them up. Lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. So, you know, the Most High is the one that blinded them, and he don't want them to return and get healed.
Right. That's right, man. I got something to match that right now. This is, y'all was on that, right? Mm-hmm. This is Matthew 13 and 11.
I'm going to with this one.
Yeah, come. It says, let me start from the top. Verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given to you, the elect. Because the disciples, basically, the 12 is basically, you know, representing the elect, man. Because it is given to you, except, you know, Judas Iscariot, Judas, of course. Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. Right, so it's mainly starting at GMS, man. Let's just come real with it, man. Starting with our apostles, man. The Most High gave us this word, man. You know, to know all these mysteries, man. Because who's really coming out with all these breakdowns and everything, man? Through the Spirit of the Lord, man. Yeah. Starting with Apostle Tahar and down, man. It's a prophecy of GMS. So it said, unto them it is not given, man.
Like these other camps, they fundamental Israelites.
Yeah.
You know, they just teach the fundamental. They'll teach you that, you know, who the 12 tribes are, who salvation for, if that.
Yeah.
Yahushua is a so-called Negro, but they won't teach his name.
They won't.
You know, but that's how far they go. Us going in slavery, Deuteronomy 28 chapter. Right. If they even break that down right, that's it.
Which they don't.
Which the at Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles, they touch on every subject, every subject, every perspective of what you're gonna go through in his faith, everything. They teach everything. They go into prophecy. They go into the history. You know, they go to the whole book.
Hey, for example, the rape issue. No other camp want to touch that, man.
Yeah.
You know, no other camp touching that rape issue, man.
But check this out now. See, a lot of these guys coming up against the apostles, you know, because of the rape. You know, we teaching that, you know, according to the Bible, you know, rape, according to rape is permissible.
Right.
But you know, they only coming up against us because they envy the apostles.
Exactly.
You know, because now if we actually go around raping people, you know, where's the victims? You know, like where's the victims at? There's no victims, and we wouldn't be out there teaching. You know, the cops would been on our ass, you know, arresting us.
That's right.
You know, just like these same camps will go and say, you know, bring out Leviticus 20 and 13.
Yeah, 20 and 13.
On you know, killing the faggot and lesbian. But do they go around exercising it?
Nope.
What about the Lord on raising up their brother's seed? You know, if a guy dies, all right, the guy dies childless, and you know the brother got to go into his wife. Yeah. You know, what about that? So you're gonna say we exercise that too? It's in the scriptures. You know, we just teach them what's in the scriptures. But they, you know, and they will teach that. But then, you know, does that mean you exercise it? See, these guys, they, you know, they only say things that benefit them.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, whatever.
That's you know, and that's something. That's what women do. Women do things like that, man. You know, if you're doing something right and she know it's right, she'll say something wrong about it to badmouth it and make you look bad. That's a trait of a woman, man. You know. That's
right. So we're gonna close, you know, and Lord willing, we see you brothers next time. So all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honor to apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to you Akim, you know, that's sincere in the faith.
Shalom.
All right, shalom.